Alright, what you got for me here? What's going on?
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me I'll have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
I don't know where that is. Check the location of Nevada on the map that Yennefer sent you. Where's the map Yen sent me?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Somratur flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
I assume one of those items that I selected was indeed the correct map. Every time I'm like, you know what, I shouldn't let myself think, it's just 100, I'll walk it. And every time I go, you know what, it's just 100, I'll walk it. Without fail, every single time. That sounds horrific.
robber must have found something in the Rose tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
What's the grave robber?
Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Imagine the grave robber was Yen, and the reason why she sent the note is because she couldn't get past this bullshit. So it's just like, Geralt can probably do it. And that's why we have Quen. Jesus. And that's why we have Quen. Alright, well. That didn't go flawlessly, but don't worry about that. Again, I'm willing to believe that the grave robber was Yen, and she couldn't get through. I was like, fuck it, Geralt, we'll do it. Fuck it. Right, so then what's all this then? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, Catman.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
We'll save a lot of time.
mentioned 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them. Did it.
Ah, yeah.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. It's just decoration, or... Yeah, figured as much. Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
No, man, you love portals. It's cool.
Damn it. Back where I started. Alright. Now to find the next portal. Damn it. Back where I started. Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here. Now to find the next portal. Damn it, back where I started. Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
No, they don't. Oh, this is a different... Oh, I thought this was the same.
Damn it.
Okay. I thought that was the same room.
Next portal.
I didn't think I could come down here.
Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. One direction. The right portal, maybe? Right. How to find the next portal.
God.
Back where I started.
I'm going by that because you're saying the statues are pointing in the same direction, but they're clearly not. And this one is pointed towards this portal, which was the correct answer. So what I'm saying, Geralt, is you're bullshitting me.
Right. How to find the next portal. Statues seem oddly oriented.
They are not, Geralt.
One direction. Is in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
They are not, Geralt. This is a factual lie you are telling me. Okay, so there's a companion cube. It's just a companion cube in this room. And cake, because the cake is a lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor. one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by wishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witches my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
Okay.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Let me back out then. You're not gonna let me back out? Alright.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
This is true.
Crystal for this and... So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt. Moreau must have kept his his son in here. Grim.
I know, right? That's messed up. Okay, so the egg hunt. Can't read that? Nope, okay.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
I would hope not.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Just need to pick.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
It's a nice little bonus.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Okay. So increased toxicity and possible returning from death. That sounds pretty good in my book. That sounds pretty fly.
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. Problems are really pushing out a big lead. Another one.
Probably a lot. I've also never seen these type before. God. Okay, not from them.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, this is going to be a thing. Oh, God. This is going to be a continual thing. I actually got to do this. Alright.
Intriguing as machinery goes. Full gear. And how do I start to drop my armor? Leave my weapon. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
You've unlocked the mutagen system! Yay! At the end of the game. Mutagens give you... mutagens let you gain new capabilities, increasing your advantage over normal men, and giving you an added edge in killer monsters. To learn more, open the character panel. Anything to say? Nope. Okay. Oh, wow. Undying. When vitality reaches 0, you'll be restored with a bonus of 100%. Requires at least one adrenaline point, which I already have. Oh god! Oh god, I got this. At the end, I've unlocked this whole system. Mutagen research. To use mutations, first you must research them. To do this, choose one of the available mutations. For mutation research to finish successfully, you must devote the required number of ability points and mutagens to it. Click on one of the advanced mutations. To develop advanced mutations, you must first develop other, more basic ones. Information about that can be found in mutation description. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents immune to counter attacks and monsters. Wait. In all other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counter attack immediately triggers a finisher. Okay. Each time you are injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage of the amount of 1.5% of damage dealt for every point of your toxicity. Okay. Scions can deal critical hits. Their critical hit chance and damage increases with sound intensity. Currently 37% chance to deal an additional 168% chance. Opponents killed by critical hits from Scions explode. Alright. Piercing Cold. With the when the Yard Sign is cast, it additionally has a 25% chance to freeze opponents. Opponents knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Okay, opponents who are not frozen are dealt an additional 2,000 damage. When drawn, magic, unique, and Witcher swords increases sign damage. What does that even mean? Oh no, magic swords, unique swords, Witcher swords. Okay. So they increase sign damage dealt by 50% of their own damage. Wow. Adrenaline rush. At the start of combat, sword attack. At the start of combat, sword attack power and sign intensity increase for 30 seconds by 30% for each foe after the first. So when fighting 11 foes, the bonus is 300%. Once it wears off, sword attack and sign intensity drop by 10% for each participating foe after the first. Okay. Second life. When vitality reaches 0, you become temporarily invulnerable and regenerate 100% vitality. This effect can only be triggered once every 180 seconds. Each fatal blow dealt by a sword dismembers the enemy or activates the finisher. Each blow dealt by a weapon in melee combat increases attack power by 5% until combat ends to maximum 250%. Their bonus is lost when you take damage. Crossbow damage isn't okay. Alright, well. Yeah. Nah. But so that's... Yeah. We unlocked a whole new system. A whole new level up system at the fucking end of the game. Cool. I guess. Neat. A whole new level up system. A whole new level up system at the end of the final DLC of the game. Sure.